Hey everyone, it is Christy Lee Beckley, and today is November 30th, 2018. My new baby is 30 days old, a whole month old, and I have been really looking at what is in store for me for the next year. Obviously, I've been preparing to officially launch the online version of my Quantum Creator Bootcamp. And that's been in store for a while. And, but there's some other things going on. And it's not just about me completing that project, but also like once it's done, how do I get it out into the world? So I've been really going internal, like before the baby was born, spending a lot of time crafting my origin story. Turns out there's not just one, there's a lot. And that has made me revisit, like, I have so many stories in me. Like, there's a book in me. There's more than one. I love writing. Writing comes so naturally to me. So my next level and a goal that I have for the next year is to complete my first book manuscript. And I have tons of different ideas, and I think I've narrowed it down to a couple, which I will share later. But I'm also planning to launch those stories as a podcast, a collection of stories, just kind of test the waters. And it's so funny. It's like I have so many ideas. I am such a creator. I just want to create all the time, and sometimes it's hard to keep up with my own ideas, and they're all valid and they're all awesome, and I'm not that great at following through with all of them, and that's okay. I'm not a follow-througher, I'm a creator, so I know that I need to find like some partners that can help me see these creations to fruition. So that's something else that I'm working on. But a big thing for me, so I'm listening to the book by Rachel Hollis, Girl, Wash Your Face, and it is really awesome in so many different ways, and it's cute and it's sweet, and I come from such a different background than her sweet, naive self, but she still makes a lot of great points that I love, and one thing that she said was, don't you dare let the strength you cultivated be squandered because of all the pain that brought you there, or something like that. And it's basically like, don't squander the gifts that have come out of all of the pain that you've endured just because it has been painful. And all of my stories are just many of them are so traumatic, and from sexual abuse to my mom committing suicide, those are just two of them. And another friend of mine or coach that I follow, she posted something that said she got busted from her coach that she said the worst thing that could happen to you is that you keep only giving 80%, because 80% is easy for you. Like, what is your 100%? And it really made me contemplate, like, wow, I don't give 100% either. I don't really know what 100% looks like. The time that I gave 100% was when I went through my divorce. That is when I know that I went for something, that for my next highest level of myself, and really going for what I want, and really facing the darkness and the pain and the struggle, like to go through that experience. Like, I really wanted it. I gave 100% to that, no matter what. I knew that things were going to be better, even though staying was great. It was easy. It would have looked like 100%. It was a fantastic little lie. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't It wasn't 100%, and I knew it. And but through that experience, I mean, so much pain came through that experience, including, you know, soon after that, the loss of my mom, which I know that it's not my fault. However, I've always related some of that to like, well, I left her behind. And so there's a lot of pain attached to my 100%. But it doesn't have to be that way. And so I'm definitely figuring out what is my next level of 100%. And now that I'm in a good place and I can go after things that, you know, I don't have to shed things so massively. It's not like I have to destroy my whole life just to have a new one. I'm not in that place anymore. So I get to create the next level of 100% for myself. And I'm excited about that. And I'm excited about that in my business. I'm excited about that in creating the book. I'm excited about that in my family. And I'm excited about that for all of the stories that I'm going to share and the part of me that's going to come forward in making that happen. So, you know, and the reason that that's important, the reason that everything I do is so important to me is because like what Rachel Hollis said, you know, I don't want to squander all of what I've went through just to keep things easy, because I could. I mean, my 50% or my 60 or 80% looks really good. Like, things are easy, things are great. I could be here and be happy and everything could look like 100% to everyone. However, I know that there's more, and I'm a creator and I want to create more, and I want to take it to the next level. And I also, you know, internally, my internal desire is all of the pain that I've endured and the loss that I've endured through getting to this point. I do not want to squander it. In my mom's goodbye note to us, she said that she pretty much hinted to the fact that she felt that we could be happier if she moved on. And I take that to heart. Now, whether that's true or not, you know, it's not true for me, but it was true for her. And that means something to me. That means a lot to me. That, all right, well, if she thought that we could be better without her, then I want to make that, I want that to mean something. And so that's a huge driver behind all of this. And there's not a day that goes by that I don't wish she were still here, and that I would give up all of everything if I knew that it meant that she felt that she could be better with, you know, that we could be better without her. That goes without saying. But that's why I do what I do, is because all of the things that I've been through, I have to give them meaning other than the meaning that I could go down the road of like, I'm doomed, I'm bad, I'm terrible, bad things happen to me just because I'm powerless. Like, what I do to create a different meaning out of all of the things that have happened is my way to take my power back around it, so I don't fall into despair about those experiences. So that's it. That's all for now. Thanks for letting me share, and I will see you again soon. Expect miracles.